Well, hello, y'all. It's Latkaa, here today with something a little different. It's called Beacon Pines, and it looked like a little kind of cute mystery, spooky kind of game that I really wanted to check out because what you do is you're basically reading a book, right? You play as the reader, and you have some options here and there to choose from. So, like, say, I think we play as the character Luka as well. But say as Luka's overcoming a challenge, you get to decide how they overcome that challenge and so on. But hey, let's get right into it. Let's actually show you what we're talking about, huh? Let's go.
Dear reader,
Dear reader.
allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines.
This narrator has a very pleasant voice.
Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luka VanHorn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
Oh, and then here we go. Now we can control the character. And okay, so not all of it is narrated. That just leaves it up to me. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died, and it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luka. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luka's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah. Right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone too. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. Okay, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Okay, and then away we go. Oh, that's fun. What's that? Is it a badge of something?
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
But I want to know now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked
to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. All right. I just have to tell Gran and then we can head out. What are you going to tell her? I don't know. I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in, like, half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. I won't be long. All right, an objective. Tell Gran before heading out.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Spooky.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
No, can't interact with the clock. Okay.
One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luka had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Ponder.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation. Just some dusty knickknacks.
Oh, what's in the fridge?
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week. A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Ooh, junk. Who doesn't love junk? Yes. We're going to leave the fridge open and the faucets on.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
We are the perfect grandchild.
Oh my! This is quite exciting! I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader. A sturdy old wheelbarrow. A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
All right, let's talk to Gran. Hey, Gran, I'm going to go. For Pete's sake, go change out of your pajamas before you say another word. But nothing. Inside clothes are for inside. And outside clothes are for outside.
Lucas stared at his feet and muttered under his breath.
Mom always let me wear my pajamas in the garden. Well, Eleanor isn't here, is she? Now go upstairs, change, and then we'll talk.
Right, of course. I forgot about the pajamas.
All right, let's go change then. Everything's still on.
Luka paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
No? Okay.
Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Another charm.
Luka tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Chill. Okay.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luka's things had been crammed in the corner.
Luka was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luka didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
All right. I'm actually really enjoying this. This is super cute. Sometimes you need a break from guns and death and strategy and just need a nice little mystery instead. Okay, I'm gonna go hang with Rolo for the day. See you later. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
All right. Now here's the main mechanic of the game, right? Like, yeah, I'm controlling Luka in these little story paths, but also I get to choose the word that goes in here. So, Gran raised an eyebrow. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special. We were just going to go blank for the day, right? So I get to choose the word there. And it's using the charms. We're just going to go chill for the day. Ponder for the day. We're going to chill.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
Get with the lingo, Gran.
The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
All right.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things. We were just gonna go ponder for the day.
Oh, really? What are you boys going to ponder on such a lovely day? Exactly.
This was Luka's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with a preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Okay. That's actually really cool. So I guess the more further we get into the story, the bigger the tree grows, the more split everything goes. Oh, that's wicked. I do love a good... Oh, and Luka? You and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know. I do love a good splitting time branch. Who doesn't? Splitting timelines. Oh man, wicked. He's excited. He's run off. Dang it, Rolo. Gotta explore everything.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Ooh, what's going on down here? Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine Fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure. Come on now. When I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. I couldn't keep Rollo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luka. I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits, and all that. Oh, now. The left side's a little low. And who's this? Sorry, young Mr. VanHorn. Can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Valen...
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright. What can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, Mr. Young VanHorn. All these new people. Oh, I can jump. Hey, Mr. Sinclair?
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
You who, Mr. Sinclair? Why, don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till Perennial Harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Oh shoot, no, that was Luka. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Amazing. Come on, Andy. Grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy. I can't. Do it, or we pound you. Yup. Yeah, but my mom said... Yeah, but... If I had a nickel for every yeah, but... I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. Mr. VanHorn, do you have a moment? It's just Luka. Golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful. It won't happen again. If we are going to be on first-name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're going to change the world. And it all starts here, in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're going to change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay. We're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I've never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See? That wasn't so painful.
Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not? Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Okay, so perennial harvest, absolutely up to something. Crazy. Okay, let's go meet with Rollo. Hey Jetson, is the lion playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener. Does it?
Whenever Luka saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Aw, snap. Here we go.
Luka opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait. Luka
Junk.
tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring? Luka tied a shoestring. What fish could resist?
Oh, baby, a shoe. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope the other boot at least has a sock to keep it company.
Luka tied a shoestring. What fish could resist?
We'll try it one more time. See if we can't catch another boot. Let's go. Two boots, baby. Let's go. Okay. Do I
Luka
use
gently
tickle?
baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
All right, a feather. What does a feather catch? A rubber ducky. Okay. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you he'd turn up. Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? Oh, that's sweet. Go back. Look at the sign. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. Aw, snap, the treehouse. There's a big pile of junk over here.
The boys had a good thing going, as long as they kept old Jeff happy. They had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Oh yeah, laying back, looking cool, dude.
After Luka's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luka realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
Rollo sounds like a good
Certain
friend.
nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the foul harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Luka, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my paw throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go.
Luka's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness. Luka looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree. While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
That's cool. Can we use pole as a thing? We can.
Luka tied a small magnet to the line, fishing with the law of attraction.
Away we go. I wonder what kind of metal thing we're going to catch. A key? Where do you think the lock is for this key? Now, why would we want to find that? Because then we would know the secret. Yeah, that's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Cool. So it looks like there's 6 total items we can catch. Aw, snap, leaning against the post, looking cool. Dang, dude, Luka's a cool kid. What's it? Is there anything down here? No. Okay. Rolo. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on. I'll catch up. Okay. Real quick. Alright, so I accidentally just exited the game completely, which I thought was hilarious. But we're going to call the game here, and I hope you enjoyed. Yeah. So thanks for watching. If you like what you enjoyed, leave me a like, hit me with a comment, subscribe even, you know? Hit the trifecta. And if you want to talk to me in depth, hey, hit me up on my Discord. There's a link to the Discord in the description of the video. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is Latkaa. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.